Hello guys, good evening. You are welcome to another edition of my um calculus class. So please, before you start watching the video, ensure you like, subscribe, and also turn off your notification bell so that whenever I post new video, you'll be notified. Okay, so today we are going to be treating a topic in calculus called product rule. Okay, now in product rule, now the word product rule deal with what? Multiplication. Okay, when you have two things multiplying each other, it's called product what rule. You know, in your calculus questions, they will not tell you using product rule differentiate. Okay, they might just tell you differentiate the following, or evaluate the following, or find divide the x of the following. So whenever you have a question like this, okay, you have two things. You can see these two brackets, they are multiplying each other. We have sine s times cos x. That's they are multiplying each other. You have s and exponential s. They are also multiplying what? Each other. So the type of rule you have to use is called what? Product rule. You know, we have different rules in calculus, like your product rule, quotient rule, composite rule, which is also known as chain rule. So today we are going to be treating what product rule. So we are going to be taking each question one after the other. So the first question here, we have y equals to 3 plus x, the bracket 4 minus x. So that's the first question here. Now in product rule, we have a formula, and the formula you are using, okay, we have dy dx then equals to v du dx then plus u dv dx. So what you have to do here, okay, now it simply means that for you to find your dy dx, you have to look for v, you have to look for du dx, you have to look for u, and you have to look for dv dx. So how do you find your u and your v? It's very easy. The first step you take when you are solving a question like this, you assign a variable to these both of them. Between u and v, alphabetically, you come first. You say let u to be this and v to be this. Okay, so we can go ahead and say let u equals to 3 plus x, then and v equals to 4 minus x. So here you differentiate your u in respect to x, and here you differentiate your v in respect to x. So if you look for du dx, is stating that differentiate 3 is 0, but if you differentiate x is what? Is 1. Then here we add dv dx. So if you differentiate 4 is 0. Differentiation of minus x is minus 1. So after that, what do? You substitute everything into the product rule formula. So here we have dy dx equals to, what's our v? Our v is written as 4 minus x. So what's du dx? Du dx is written as what? 1. Then plus what's u? Our u is written as what? 3 plus x. 3 plus x. Then what's dv dx? Dv dx is written as minus 1. So what are you going to do here? Okay, you use this 1 to open this bracket, and you use minus 1 to open this bracket. So going to that, 1 times 4 give us what? 4. And 1 times minus x, we have minus x. Then plus minus 1 times 3, we have minus 3. And minus 1 times x, we have minus x. So from there, by collecting like terms, okay, this is written as 4, then minus 3. Here we have minus x minus what? X. 4 minus 3 is written as 1. So minus s will give us what? Minus 2x. So that is the first part. Okay, so that's our number 1. So let's move straight to question number 2. So for question 2, we have y equals to x cubed minus 2 bracket 4x plus 1. So from there, remember I said assign a variable to the both of them. They say let u equals to x cubed minus 2, and let what v equals to 4x plus 1. So from here, you differentiate your u in respect to x, I differentiate your v in respect to x. So we'll be having du over dx equals, if we differentiate x cube, we have what? 3x squared. If I differentiate minus 2, it's sitting as what? 0. Then the next one, we have dv over dx. If I differentiate 4x, 4x is sitting as what? 4. If you differentiate 1, it's sitting as what? 0. So from there, what you are going to do, you introduce the product rule formula. The formula is dy dx equals to v du over dx, then plus u dv over what? Dx. So from there, our v is the same thing as what? 4x plus 1. So we have 4x plus 1. Then what's du dx? Is sitting as what? 3x squared. Then plus, what's our u? U is sitting as what? S cubed minus 2. Then what's dv dx? Is sitting as what? 4. So from there, 3x squared times 4x. So we give us what? 12s 12s cubed. Okay, 3s squared times 1, we have 3s squared. Then 4 times s cubed, we have what? Plus 4s cubed. 4 times minus 2, we have minus 8. So what do you do from here? Collect like terms based on power, the highest power. So the highest power here, we have 12s cubed. We still have what? Plus 4s cubed. Then we now have plus what? 3s squared, then minus what? 8. So from there, 12 plus 4 will give us what? 16. So here we have 16s cubed, then plus what? 3s squared minus what? 8. So that's the final answer. Then the next one, number 3. So for question number 3, we have y equals to 3x plus 4 bracket 2x squared plus 1. Okay, remember, assign an alphabet to the both of them. Let u equals to 3x plus 4, and let what? V equals to 2x squared plus 1. You differentiate your u in respect to x, you differentiate v in respect to x. So du dx is sitting, if we differentiate 3x, is sitting as 3. If we differentiate 4, is 0. Then the next part, we add dv dx equals to, if you differentiate 2x squared, is sitting as 4x. If you don't know how to differentiate it, you can go back to my previous video under general rules of differentiation. If you understand general rules of differentiation, so this shouldn't be what? A problem. Then we have, if you differentiate 1 is what? 0. After that, I substitute everything into the what? Product rule formula. The formula is dy dx equals to v du dx, then plus u dv dx. So from there, our v is sitting as 2x squared plus 1, 2x squared plus 1. Then our du dx is sitting as what? 3. Then plus our u is sitting as what? 3x plus 4. Then y dv dx is sitting as what? 4s. Use 3 to open the bracket and use 4s to open what? The bracket. So 3 times 2x, we have what? 6s squared. 3 times 1 is sitting as 3. Then plus 4s times 3x, we have 12s squared. Then 4s times 4, we have what? 16s. After that, you collect like terms based on power. So the highest power here is 2. So we have 6s squared, then plus what? 12s squared, then plus what? 16x plus 3. So from there, 6 plus 12 is sitting as what? 18. So we have 18s squared plus what? 16x plus what? 3. So that's the final answer. So the next one is question number 4. So for question 4, we have y equals to sine x, then cos x. So what do? Assign a variable to the both of them. Let u equals to sine x, and let what? V equals to cos x. So you differentiate u in respect to x, differentiate v in respect to x. So here we have the u, the x. If I differentiate sine x, is taken as what? Cos x. Then we now have the v dx. If I differentiate cos x, is taken as minus sine x. So after that, what do? Then substitute everything into what? Product rule formula. The formula is dy dx equals to v du dx then plus u dv over what? Dx. So from here, our v is sitting as cos x. The du dx is sitting as what? Cos x. Then plus u is sitting as what? Sin x. The dv dx is sitting as minus sine x. So cos x times cos x, we have cos square x. Then plus sine x times minus sine x, we have minus sine square x. So you shouldn't just leave your answer like this because of the sign. So from here, we are going to have cos square x, then minus sine square x. And cos square x minus sine square x in trigonometry function is sitting at cos 2x. So that's your final answer. Question number 5. We have y equals to x exponential x. So this very one, okay, is under what? Exponential function. But here, you can see x is times c exponential x. So the rule you are still going to apply is also known as what? Product what? Rule. But before you can solve this, you have to understand what exponential what function. Okay, though it's not really that difficult. So from here, what do you need to do? Still assign a variable to the both of them. Let u equals to x and v equals to exponential x. So here, if you differentiate u in respect to x, du dx equals to 1. Then y dv the dx is sitting as ex. Okay, so in my next video under exponential function, I'm going to explain this far better so that you understand very well. So from here, what do? Substitute everything into the formula. So we have the y dx then equals to v du dx then plus u dv dx. So from there, our v is sitting at ex. Then du dx is sitting as what? 1. Then plus u is sitting as what? Our u is sitting as x. Dv dx is sitting as what? Ex. So from there, this times this, we have what? Ex. Then plus x ex. So if you observe, you shouldn't just leave your answer like this. Something is common. Here, what's common? Exponential s is common. So here we have exponential s. You carry out factorization. If you remove e of s, what should be left here? So we'll be left with what? With 1. Then plus. If you remove the same thing, what should be left there? We'll be left with what? With x. So this is your final answer. So that's all for product rule. You can see that product rule is not really that difficult. So our next video now, we are going to move straight toward to quotient rule. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and also share with your friends so that they can learn from this. Bye bye.